Your level of discipline is your destiny. And in this video, I want to talk about 5 effortless ways that you can become more disciplined to actually achieve the worthwhile and overwhelming goals that you've set for yourself. Now, we all know that discipline is what differentiates the people who actually get shit done versus the people who just talk about the goals that they want to achieve and never really make any progress. And all discipline essentially is, in its simplest form, is showing up and doing the work that matters, especially on those days when you don't feel like it. And this is what allows you to make the progress in the goals that you want to achieve. For example, if you want to go from fat to fit, you need to go to the gym and eat the right foods, especially when you don't feel like it. If you want a loving relationship with your wife, you need to show up, plan dates, have the conversations that you don't want to have, and improve yourself, especially on those days when you don't feel like it. And if you want to start a business and actually make profit from it, you need to get up and lock in and do the work that it takes, especially on those days where getting distracted or going to do something fun seems like a much better option. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nasib Hayat. I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur in the self-improvement, life design, and one-person business space, helping you build a better version of yourself and getting you to your first $3,000 to $6,000 a month with an online business. And in any of the goals that I've set out for myself, discipline has been a huge factor in getting shit done. So let's talk about the 5 effortless ways that you can become more disciplined and get shit done. Step number 1 to becoming more disciplined is to eliminate all distractions. I know that on those days when it is just me and the task in front of me and a 2 to 3 hour block of no distractions, I get more done in those 2 hours than I do in an entire week of work. And I know that there are studies out there that prove this theory. I remember reading that every time you get distracted, even if it's for 10 seconds of giving your attention away from the task at hand to something else and then coming back, it increases the time it takes you to get that task done by 4 times. Let's say realistically it can take you an hour of deep work to get a task done, but you get distracted or you get your focus taken off of something for 10 seconds and then you try to get back into your work. It's more likely that you're going to spend 4 hours to get that task that only took 1 hour to get done because you got distracted. So the action step to eliminate distractions is to 1, set up an environment for yourself where you won't get distracted. That's why I've literally set up my desk facing the wall in the corner and not the room, so that all I'm seeing is my work and I'm seeing things that inspire me to focus, which is my books, the cars, and the big YouTube poster plaque that I have. The other thing that I highly suggest you invest in is a pair of noise canceling headphones. I love using these beats as well as playing some lo-fi music to get me into the flow state. And another pro tip I have growing up in a very loud household is getting a pair of these gel noise blocking earplugs. These earplugs, as well as noise canceling headphones and some lo-fi music, has done wonders for me in getting things done, especially in a loud Afghan household. It just keeps me in the flow state. Another way I want you to eliminate distractions is by putting your phone away. And not just turning it off and leaving it there. I mean putting it in a completely different room, or the night before. If you get a majority of your work done in the morning, the night before, hide your phone somewhere, and when you wake up, you're not even going to be thinking about it. You're just going to get to work and you're going to forget that you even had a phone. Okay, so just to recap, those are the 3 ways I recommend you eliminate distractions. Is by setting up your environment, blocking out the noise, and hiding your phone. The second way to become more disciplined isn't about anything that you can do on the outside, but it's more so coming from a place of within. And this is understanding your core and your purpose. Because what I've noticed is that when I'm doing work that I don't really care about, or I'm just getting busy work done, I'm literally trying to find a way to distract myself and get out of the work at hand. But when I'm doing work that matters to me and is purposeful, I could literally have something super fun planned, like a vacation or a night out with some friends. I would much rather work on the project because it's something of intrinsic value to me that means a lot to me, that I genuinely enjoy having fun with. Now, this is a much deeper task, but I recommend starting out with having a vision for yourself and the vision for the life you want to build and who you would be in that process. And to help you out with this, I have a free vision blueprint in the description below that's packed with a bunch of questions and prompts to help you understand what you want and what you don't want out of life, and that will just easily make your actions more aligned, and you'll find yourself being much more disciplined and making the right actions effortlessly. The third way to become more effortlessly disciplined is shifting your mind from I have to in order to achieve, but I get to, therefore I achieve. And before I explain what I mean by this in detail, I just want you to understand that this mindset shift is what helped me go from 18% body fat to 14% body fat at a time where I felt really, really stuck and unmotivated. So starting off with the mindset of I have to do X, Y, and Z in order to accomplish said goal, that prioritizes the end goal. Meaning you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be motivated, and you're not going to be inspired unless you get that set goal and when you get that set goal. Whereas when you shift your mindset to I get to do X, Y, and Z, and the results come to me naturally, you're now prioritizing the daily work that you have to do, and it's going to leave you much more happier, and you're going to be releasing dopamine doing the hard work. And shifting your mindset doing this is going to, one, make the process much better because you actually get to enjoy the work that you're doing and enjoy the hard work. It's going to increase your testosterone because testosterone is what makes effort feel good. And you're going to put much more emphasis on the being and the becoming of a better version of yourself, one that's more disciplined, one that has more self-control, and one that is able to master himself, as opposed to external outcomes that are just natural results of being and becoming the best version of yourself. So next time you're feeling like you don't want to hit a workout, instead of focusing on, fuck, I have to hit this workout if I want to lose fat or if I want to do this, and coming from a place of lack and fear, go into your workout saying, damn, I get to work out. I love the work. This is the prize. Even if I don't get the outcome associated, even if I don't get the goal, I get to look back every day knowing that I worked out and I did something that I love. Or for example, building your business. Instead of, okay, I'm gonna work hard to make $60,000 a month, it's, wow, I get to wake up and work on something meaningful to me. I get to wake up every single day and push myself past my limits. I get to wake up every single day and become a better version of myself and learn new things. This mindset shift is going to take you from rushing to get to a destination to understanding that the process is the prize, and in turn you'll actually get more done and blow past the goals that you originally had set for yourself.
To clarify this step even more, it's understanding that the process in itself is the prize, and anything that comes from that process is just an extra bonus. There's a cake theory where you need to look at your life as if it's already a cake, and the cake by itself is going to be delicious if you have a slice. Anything else is just extra, right? Anything else is just the toppings on the cake and the little decorations. You don't need that there. It's nice to have, but the actual prize itself is the cake. And in the same essence of being disciplined, it's understanding that your process, the work itself, is the prize, and that you're happy with just that by itself and the outcomes associated with it, whether it's a revenue goal, a body weight, or even getting a girlfriend or a date. That's just extra. That's just a bonus. But the actual prize and the actual fulfillment comes from the work itself.
The fourth most effortless way to become much more disciplined is to plan tomorrow the night before. Because when you wake up, your cortisol is through the roof, your mind is all over the place because you just woke up, you're a little groggy, you don't know what to do, and most of the time you're not at full consciousness. So if you're waking up and having to think, fuck, what do I need to get done? You're gonna waste so much energy and momentum that you have on figuring it out and getting decision fatigued and moving left to right instead of moving forward. You're tiring yourself out. Whereas when you wake up and you already have a set plan of, boom, get this done, get this done, get this done, all of that energy, all of that cortisol, all of that momentum can just be transferred into that, and you'll see yourself making actual effective progress towards whatever goals you have because you decided to make it simpler for yourself the night before. So every day before going to bed, write down the 3 most important things that you need to get done tomorrow morning, so when you wake up it's already there and you just attack it with all of the energy that you have from sleeping a full 8 hours. And step 5, probably the most effortless and simplest step that you can implement to become much more disciplined, is to start small and build momentum. Now look, discipline doesn't mean having to wake up and lift the heaviest of weights or do the hardest business model. Discipline starts with making a promise to yourself and keeping it. For example, going to bed and waking up at a time that you promised yourself you would, making your bed every single morning, drinking a gallon of water a day, and just reading 1 page out of a book. It's the small wins that allow you to create momentum and become the version of yourself that can make the big changes and achieve the big goals that you want. I applaud you for being disciplined enough to watch this video without getting distracted. And if you've gotten some value from this video, I would highly appreciate if you like or comment and share with a friend. That way I know that what I'm saying is working. For more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'd be happy to help. Check out the free resources in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one.